I wonder if he decides to go for that. Like, because he's getting waves all to himself, and it feels like Unique is much more comfortable right now playing reactive Dota. They feel like they're going to win this late game based upon the way that they're playing. Walk underneath some wards, jump forward, stun, finding this Blinks, trying to blow him up. Zitrax under fire, under sentry ward, but kept alive. The tree armor yet again, making sure he doesn't go down, but off to the side here, Illusion, he's gonna be punished. Okay, they finally take him down, question mark, probably. Yeah, he should be dead, surely dead. So they're gonna lose the Pango and they're gonna lose the Shadow Demon. Tree dead. That does give them options now to take towers. They got to go for it immediately. This is exactly the right play, and I think you probably go for mid too if you can. Like immediately after this run mid.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Lightless is heading over there,
Radiant
I think.
structures are fortified.
Pings
Radiant's
come.
middle tower is under attack.
That's what they got to do. They need to do as much damage as they can while this tree. Tree just taking a bit of a walk, ends up getting punished there. They have another glyph. They used it earlier. I don't know why they used that glyph earlier. Okay, we have a little bit of a pause. So interesting things. They take all of the outer tier 1 towers. It's still going to be really hard to take the tier 2. What's PL's item at now? He's got Manta. Like I said, I still think that he should be able to carry this game to his next item. And I personally think that his next item, if it's Heart, is going to be very strong. The problem is that we have farmed heroes in here. Specifically, and Tree with the Spirit Vessel is great. Tree with the Blink is also amazing, but I think that right now, the way that Illusion is playing, he's kind of doing enough. There's been a couple points where it's been, man, if he had a Blink Dagger, he would have like that much better of an over. But I don't know. I think that maybe him getting more farmed is better play and trying to get towards an Aghanim Scepter, maybe. As much as we don't see that item very often, feels like it could fit. But then maybe you're in the situation as a Tree where you like, you end up not being able to get to it in time, sitting around with and Staff of Wizard. Man, I wish I had a Blink. Could go either way. Creep wave. Blinks. Probably needs to go back bottom again soon. Sort of deal with that wave that's gonna come on. Catch the second. They're gonna play together instead. And like the way that Illusion's playing here, right? Not really doing all that much that's oriented. Feels like. Okay, his next from Unique. Okay, so Unique want to try and fight around their BKB timings. But that's the thing that's weird, right? If you're gonna fight around BKB and Blink on Tree, then it's still gonna be a while before BZ gets his Aghanim Scepter. Maybe it's because they know that a big fight is coming around BKB's Higher Hope. They almost have it on the Dragon Knight. Now they're chilling. And like Mars getting this little bit of extra space for himself at this point, pretty good. It's got a little concerned about. Done. It's got one item there of the Ags. Yeah, it's just AFK farming for a little bit. Get that next pair of items.
Dire's bottom tower.
Free space down bottom. This is nice from 19 team. Get the wave pushed in, force somebody back to deal with it. If it's somebody that's very gankable, she's got Orchid. It's up though, so backs away out. High ground. So he's going Basher and then Abyssal Blade as third item for Ake. It's kind of interesting. It's a cool build. Buy it. Oh, please. Save up for the Ags. Don't buy the blink. Don't buy the blink. Don't do it. There's so much more to live for. No! No! All I want is a freaking Ags tree. No avail. All right, BKB's done. Okay, so if that is your build, oh god, but they're all walking up high ground. They would be great, but the Queen of Pain. That was so scary. Did you see Lightless just jump right on top of where the tree was? Holy crap, and now it's like, well, we're gonna walk in anyways. Let's see what happens. They spot him. BKB out on top of all of them. Illusion gets the overgrowth. It's a pretty big sonic wave afterwards. Mastery from the low ground, but this initiation was too good from Team Unique. There's more than a few. Lightless separated from the rest of his squad. They're dodging away, but the roll through comes. And now in a ton of trouble. Lightless just gonna try and TP out. Can he get it in time? Yes, he'll be able to. Spirit Vessel run down, but all right. So the blink dagger was pretty good. The blink was pretty good, guys. Guys, the blink was the right decision. Absolutely 100% the correct decision. And now they go right into Roche. Oh, it hurts. Man. Okay, just has to back out now. This is the timing that Team Unique wanted to hit.
Middle tower is under attack.
Having the Spirit Vessel for the TK. Really scary. I have seen PL's solo carry games. Seen it happen. He now picks up an Orbit Destruction. Pretty important. I think Paladin Sword is still probably the best item that he could get, if I had to guess. Having lifesteal on all the illusions is nice when it's of slight, steady burn damage coming out from some pain. Or the Pango, to be honest. Disarm sucks.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
2. He's going sheep stick afterwards. What a monster. Oh, look at this. Immediately goes with the leech seed, nature's grasp afterwards. Do you see how good that was? Dude, illusion is a monster. Don't give this guy tree. Ban tree, first phase, next game, TBH. It's gotta happen. Silence there, Orchid, Bane probably dead, definitely dead. Sonic Wave comes out, the Marzarine on the backside onto solo Vanscore. He just imprisons him and walks away. Dolan Sonic Wave though, thrown back onto him by James. They've already lost both of their supports, so 19 Teen's gonna try and run away. Does look like she's going to be able to escape, along with the rest of Team Unique. So a good steal there by the Rubik, much needed. Haven't talked a lot about him, but he's going to have that Sonic Wave for the next fight that they get into as well. And now with Abyssal Blade done, maybe it's time for Team Empire Hope to turn this back around again.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Penguin Octo. Ed. Aghanim. That is shocking. Hi, Octarine. He's feeling like he can't fight without Rolling Thunder anyways. Eats it. Silence is Mars. Trying to live. Back away. Okay, turns to, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know about that one, guys. Wow. That was really unfortunate. Well, these things happen. Gotta move on. I can't believe that happened like that though. It was like, I mean, I get why he wants to take the outpost. Like, it's important to take it, gain some extra map control, but like, it was a really greedy play. It's one of those like high risk, low reward type of plays. It feels lightless. Blinks right into wave and is on it in a second. They're scouting. They know he's here. Now they got him. I think he's just dead. Overgrowth be used. Tree is gone. I don't know. It really has the feel. Oh, wait a minute though. This is big. He has Sonic Wave up again. It should be enough with the brain sap. Hello? 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 All right, there's Spear. I'm gonna save the brain sap. Oh, that's why. A couple of ballers. That's really good. Abyssal Blade comes out. All right, they played that perfectly. That was sick, Empire Hope. Perfect. Really well done. They managed to kill her 2 times over. Well done. They did that Abyssal Blade. And these teams are just running at each other. Dude, they are just non-stop. Like, PL dies like in such a random and bizarre way down here. Then Quap is just farming and gets picked off as well. That's sort of the nature of these drafts, I guess, right? Is that you got like this tree that you don't know is on top of you along with the clinks. They're really hard to sort of realize when they're there and on top of you. And then of course the Bane and Rubik, able to catch people out at various positions. It's an interesting 4,000 gold lead now for Team Unique, in spite of just losing their Queen of Pain and the Pangolier. This Team Empire Hope draft, I think, has a lot of strength when it gets a little bit later and the BKBs start running lower. That's going to be a big turning point, I think. Likewise, though, like Queen of Pain Fear is so frustrating to play against. Chin against Tree, never-ending battle. Pango back up in 5. Take this tower in 9. Probably Overgrowth onto 1. Mantis it off immediately. Disarmed, controlled. Nightmare trying to dodge the damage. He gets pushed back in again. Fiend's Grip gonna be catching him. Take dead yet again, and now they're gonna lose the Bane as well. What is going on? At least the team's gonna appreciate it. I think that's one of those moments where the PL's like, I'm fine. Then he dies and like, ah ha ha ha. Silly PL, you weren't fine. And now it goes back the other way. Back and forth. Team Unique now up 7,000 gold. Are they running top? Oh, they just used Glyph. Interesting. Oh, nobody's laughing now. Where's your laugh set? Give me the ha-has. I'm not seeing it. All right, they're cutting the waves, but they don't have the wave up top. They already got one here. Oh, 30 seconds until PL. Okay, they got Octarine done on the Pango. Repair kit. We got our own version of True. Jump forward. Silence. On to the Dragon Knight. Spear's gonna land there for the moment. Still trying to get away. Good Mars Arena. Catching them all out, but Illusion. The far side of it. Rolling through. Seeing what they can do. They had already stolen something here. Make another round of it. Sonic Wave potentially stolen. James seeing what damage he can do. They jump forward. Good BKB reaction from Zitrax, and the Abyssal Blade follow-up though. Now they got him. Chase round. Troop, easy Z under fire. Right click. The stun is there, and that should be enough to kill off this Pangolier. The tree armor was good, but not good enough as Van Score goes sceptered. Eventually brought down is up top. Illusion for a stray straggler to get caught out, killed. Spots him, 19 teams there. Blow that man up. Big stuff.
My just reward.
All right, so they got the Scream of Pain here now. This is like worst. I hate playing against. Buy an Aghanims. Come on, for the meat. Make it happen. Guy's a game winner. God dang it. Be an Aghanims. AC is going to be coming out for Lightless. It's going to be important. But you can kind of see what I was talking about, right? Like, it's not that he's having a bad game by any stretch of the imagination. It's that, like, not up where the PL is, which is obviously going to happen to some extent. But I feel like maybe he could have gone for more. As it stands, it's like okay, but it's not amazing. The Leveler. Next tier of items coming out. ER, living armor heal. The Leech Seed heal per second is kind of interesting. Like if you get this up to 100 HP damage per second, that's pretty. What are the levels? Bane is the curtain right now. He just that one talent. We'll get the cast range next if you want to. They're level 20. Good. Pango. Strength. Sense. Okay. CDR. Attack range. Sharing arrows. Damn. Still got the multi-shot or the +3 skeletons walk attack speed. So he's going to push out top on illusion here. The next battle feels like it's going to be around this Roche pit. Link. Can jump. Stun. Oh, long duration lifts. Dude, the PL can't hit him. The PL couldn't hit him. Oh, he's on the wrong side. Oh, it's really annoying, but they will get the kill afterwards. BZZ trying to roll through. They get the overgrowth. Stunned, killed. No more Rubik. No more Clinks. Chase in. Finds Vanscore. Can't quite. Oh, he does buy back. Okay. Afterwards, they pin the wrong illusion. 19-teen. Trying to control. They get the Shiva's guard out. That's going to be enough for another kill. Lightless goes down. Buybacks, 3 end up dying on the side of Team Empire Hope. That opens up the way for Roche, and it's no buyback on this Dragon Knight. 800 gold away. I think this is one of those moments that it sort of starts to illustrate the differences between the two teams' experience there, right? Because like you go in for that fight without buyback, and now when you fight or even just lose one hero that has to like jump in really, then Roche. Granted, they were not anticipating they were going to lose the fight, but it's tough. Do you have his next item yet? Butterfly. Heal does a lot of damage if he can just stay on a target in these fights. Hasn't shown that he's capable of doing close to 25 himself, but they're gonna start to lose racks. Yo, God, he would love to get 25 before he has to come back home. Still has a TP back up in 5 seconds. Back at the base. Home of Knowledge just on the ground. Somebody go read that. Hello? Give it to the PL. Give it to the PL. Where is it? Did he read it? Hello? Where did the Tome of Knowledge go? What the hell? What happened? It's got the tome. Somebody dropped the tome. That was very weird. That was super bizarre. Right, you got 25. Please take the doppelganger. Please take the doppelganger. Perfect. Down to 6 seconds. Going for the nullifier next. How good is that this game? Taking off the tree armor, amazing. Spellable. Can't be dispelled either. You can dispel shield crash. That's another one that's really, that's gonna allow you to completely destroy the Pango. Get AC done, but the sheep stick done now for the 3-2. Buyback status. They have 2 buybacks on each. The doppelganger. Okay. He has to be careful. And like I said, this is the moment where I was worried about draft. How do they deal with the PL at this point? And I'm still worried about it. I don't think that they've done enough structural damage that it's going to make a difference, because I think that at this stage, if PL takes the fight correctly, prioritizes his targets in the way that he needs to, I think he can just win them the game. Pretty sure that he can. The caveat to that is this stream of pain fear is really difficult to deal with, and it's part of the reason why, like, I almost would like to see more status resistance build, but there's not really much that the PL can do to that, right? He still needs the Manta, needs the Diffusal Blade for the damage, needs the, you know, Abyssal Blade for the lockdown. Butterfly, hypothetically, but then, like, if that's a good amount of damage for himself too. I don't know, it's all weird. He needs so much of this stuff. He does have the Blink Dagger, initiates right out the start. He had the Sheepstick, but there's the control immediately taken off. Great reaction from the Queen of Pain, who is stunned for a while. And off to the side, the PL trying to make it work. Gets the Abyssal Blade on to that Queen of Pain. Fear is there. He's just dead. He got destroyed. All right, I guess I was super wrong. The is God tier. And he used, I guess, probably the Manta early. No, he didn't even Manta. It would have been. Die so quickly. He bought back immediately. And if he dies right now, this is just game. I'm pretty sure. Oh man, they really want to go on this. They've got Blink Sheep. Oh, he really wanted to go. That would have been. I guess Soul Catcher probably did a lot of it. I don't know what did so much damage, but like now they just have one thing they need to do. Just kill the PL and the game's over. They're smoking to do that right now. Take has to play so carefully. We go for a BKB. I almost would have rather seen a heart out of him before the butterfly for the PL. I don't know if it would have made any difference though. Maybe Satanic. It's tough. I don't know if there's a great answer. Satanic BKB. I don't know if that does enough. I think he's probably made the right item build. Like getting this BKB, he just needs to play around it really well. And like starting the fight with you getting initiated on by Pango is not ideal. He made the most out of it that he could. Going for an Aghanim Scepter on Dragon Knight. All right. Okay. Nightmare. Trading it off. Pull in round 2. Bane's probably just dead now. Visionist finds the Hex. Finds the control. They have an Abyssal. Tries to turn it. BKB turn, but the disruption yet again. Controlling the Clinks, trying to take him down. Looks like they're going to maybe be able to. Yes. Takes so much damage on that freaking PL though. Has to run all the way back home. What is destroying him so much? How is he taking damage?
Dire are scanning.
Like what the hell was that? Is it the Clinks? I guess he's got the Orb of Destruction. Like the armor reduction's pretty insane. Maybe it is just that. He's got 30 armor, but oh god, they got him again. The Soul Catcher is probably a big part of it too. Soul Catcher just does so much. 35% of current health loss. Like what the hell? How is that fair? All right, scan comes through. 19-teen tries to run, gets the blink away, does a short blink. They're thinking about going again with Take. Instead, they find the backline's mastery, controlling the Bane, blowing him up. Get the kill, and now Empire Hope hoping to escape. They got a Scream of Pain to get the stun, to force them back. Disruption again, Van score. The absolute god, they want to kill him off, but he's just Ghost Sceptered and runs away. Take seeing if he can kill off one. It is going to be the Quick Pain dead. Now the follow-up coming, but the blink away is there. Both supports looking to escape. Where he was, but he couldn't get him. Dude, Vanscore has been playing like an absolute god this game. Like, I've been talking a lot about Illusion. I think just Unique in general. This dude. This dude.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Careful there, buddy. Easy there. Easy there. All right, yeah, they're just like, I am killing Vanscore no matter what. I am tired of your garbage. You are dead now. I promise you, I will chase you to the ends of the earth.
Radiant's middle tower.
Can't get back to shoveling. So I guess the hope here with PL is get the relic and afterwards
Middle tower is under attack.
get the relic into nullifier and then kill the shadow demon. Oh, he's just going rapier. What the hell do I know? I don't know what's going on in this game. They're all underneath a ward right now. Holy crap, guys. Get a gem. Oh, wait, he has a gem. Get the ward. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Check up here. Dude, if they just walked by that ward, oh, man. I mean, it happens occasionally. 2,000 gold away from the rapier. Sure, we are 12 minutes from 60-minute items. It does have the feeling that it could go to that point. I don't know if it necessarily would, but I'm gonna watch for. Got a Hyperstone. Oh, Bloodthorn. I thought that was the Aghanim Scepter, like, synth ability. Osh capable to respawn in 1 minute. Here, 1,200 gold away. Lightless, 1,000 gold. Do they have all of their items? Starhorn, Witless Shaco, Timeless Relic, that's nice. Hair Kit, Prince's Knife, Spell Prism. Stuff is on such a low 9-second cooldown, 8-second. Oh wait, no, 12-second duration. Jeez. Growth's on a 70-second cooldown. Pretty crazy. We have it. We do. All right.
Radiant are scanning.
Let's go, PL. 600 damage. A right click. Illusion. Opens up. Queen of Pain finds him there. Tries to blow him up right at the start. There's the stun. There's the chase down. BKB killed. Now the follow-up onto this Pango, trying to kill him off in time. Doesn't look like he's gonna be able to do it for the first round. Has to get disarmed. Manta tries to back away. Another doppelganger's available. Do they have enough to chase down the rest of these heroes? Doesn't look like they're gonna want to go for it. So the Queen of Pain bought back into this. Gems on the ground as they kill off the Mars and the Bane. But they have Rapier and PL high ground. And with Roche back up, it looks like they're going to retreat back on the side of Team Unique. Who gets the Aghanim? Oh, please give it to Tree. There's no way they give it to Tree. There's so much better heroes. They're probably going to give it to Pango? Quap is pretty good. I think you have so much net worth on Quap now that maybe... I mean, Shadow Demon is also pretty amazing, to be honest. Break? I think you can break Juxtapose, can't you? Give it to Clinks. That's like the least cool hero. What are you doing? Boo. Boo. I don't want to see that. Look at that. It's boring. Who wants that? Boo. Citrix, boo. Just a heckler. No longer a caster. It's fine. I'll get over it, guys. I'll be fine. Worry. All right, we got scary dragon now. We got giant dragon. We got flying everywhere dragon. You guys ready for this? Rapier, PL going for satanic. Pressure. Putting refresher before Aghanim. She's like, guys, don't worry, I'll get mine next time. Don't steal it from me. Boo! Zitrax, boo! You already took the jelly. What more do you want? Unbelievable. This guy's despicable. Think about freaking Van's score. He's close to 25. He's probably gonna take 2. He's a team player. What are we looking at buybacks wise? Still a ways away. Nobody on Tire has a buyback right now. I guess if Sake gets it, it doesn't even matter really. Can you imagine how much better this PL's life would be if he had a paladin sword? Like, think about how much better of a game this is if he has a paladin sword instead of all this other stuff, right? Like, they're not even using theirs on the Radiant. But paladin sword PL will make all the difference in the world. Good stun there. He's to get in range, tries to make it happen. The Abyssal Blade didn't end up using it. He's trying to save that for afterwards, I guess. But he's doing literally no damage. Okay, right clicks onto Zitrax. He's Hex though, control there onto the PL. Can they bring him down in time? Slept off to the side, try to kill him off. Cheese gets off though. Now they have to back away. Fiend's Grip full duration. Now the silence. Bane trying to kill her off. Yule Scepter control. Chase down onto BZZ. Uses the Abyssal Blade with the fear. They still manage to get the kill. And Chart chasing, seeing if he can get the Nightmare Hex down. Okay. Glimmer Cape keeping alive the PL. He's lived through all of this. And now the lift up afterwards onto this Clinks. He is going to be able to back away there, it looks like, as the fear comes out yet again. They forced a buyback onto B. And now controlling the Bane. Actually, an Aghanim Scepter on Rubik. Jump forward stun onto Zitrax. Where is this PL? They need it back in the fight. Running away, Zitrax able to live Doppelganger afterwards, though. They should be able to bring him down in just a moment, and the Abyssal Blade comes out. They get the kill. Take still able to dodge away from the Rolling Thunder. Coming in, Pango. It wears off. Disarm, trying to live. He's so freaking low. Get away from there. They're coming back in a second on the Queen of Pain. The Root is out in some trouble. PL down, Rapier down on the deck. 19 Teen picks it up. No more damage for PL, but that means she is slow as dirt. And Zitrax comes out with the multi-shot, still has the Aghanim Scepter. Control is there with the Hex afterwards. Silence now onto the PL, trying to bring her down. They have another disruption to keep her alive. Tatake get down low, does not have his Rapier, dead for a second time. This is well and truly going to be GG here. His Team Empire Hope are going to lose game number 1. Team Unique, they pulled it out in the end.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Unreal. Unreal. Well, that's how it goes. 55 minutes in, 48 to 23.
Radiant's
even
middle
if you
tower
kill the
is
Shadow
under
Fiend,
attack.
kills don't matter as much anymore. So I don't see this dynamic changing too much. But they, like, look, they're going to be able to kill the Shadow Fiend here. They just blow them up. 500 gold into their hands. They take down the Dragon Knight afterwards. Like, yeah, you can't really go for that one. And they're going to lose their 2 cores. Suddenly it's down now to a 7,000 gold lead, and Eknard is also dead. Like, that's the problem. You get separated. If one person dies in this entire foray, it's just over from there, right? So they have the Hawk's cooldown. They're going to be able to see things effectively, but this is still capable of changing in a moment's notice. And again, sort of all starts with this Deso being done on the Clinks. He now has the damage at 7 seconds, 6 armor, 5 armor, so that's minus 11 armor. And on top of that, he's just doing a ton of damage with the searing arrows.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's
See, the
courier has been
turnaround has fully started to happen.
Dire's middle tower is under
I
attack.
think that, like, now he's committed to this Satanic. You need an AC, I think, really, before you can comfortably fight again. DZ gonna be rooted. KB walk away. I like that he pops the BKB, and then it's still like building into his mind just naturally to dodge the brambles. So he's like walking carefully to dodge the brambles as he's in KB. I find that funny. The plus side of him having the Satanic once Lightless finishes it off is that we'll have status resistance helpful, and he also has this Titan Sliver. I really don't want to see Empire Hope just go at them again down bottom right now. They need to wait for Satanic. KB definitely on Dragon Knight.
Mind me, just a wee fairy
So
going about her business.
the other issue that you're gonna have is that Dragon Knight's gonna start to fall off in terms you've got Radiance done on Necros, so 19 team farming really fast. I think that actually Empire Hope are in a ton of trouble. And again, it goes back to this freaking Daedalus. Like, I don't know. I think that it's a really big
Dire's
problem.
top tower is under attack.
Somehow Vanscore gets the courier snipe. So that's kind of cool. A DD here, big, but I'm worried. Like, still don't want to fight. I don't think. Are they gonna try and fight around this? Get the BKB down on the Dragon Knight, I guess. Shadow Fiend needs an Aegis. He has to have an Aegis. Interesting one. Jump up the high ground, maybe. No, his Blink Dagger's disabled. They try and find somebody. They're gonna lose the Bane right at the start, jumping in. BKB and DD out from the Shadow Fiend, going for the Requiem of Souls. He's able to pop it off. Fear, 19 team controlled. Can they kill him off in time though? 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, gets the job done. And with 3 dead, it might be enough now. Jump forward coming from the Dragon Knight, keeping control of Illusion. The DD is there. And a triple kill, ultra kill for Lightless. Gonna end that one off. So the DD was good enough. All right, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. All right, time to push. 50 seconds. Post. You got to get a lot here if you're Team Empire Hope.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Lift. It's on cooldown for another 1 second, so they're gonna have it when they go high ground push.
Radiant's middle
Hake
tower is
pressuring.
under attack.
Shadow Fiend
Radiant
top.
structures are fortified.
Use the glyph. Still a little ways away.
Radiant's top barracks
Don't have
are
dragon
under
form anymore. They have to get Rax here, and at least another tier 3, I would imagine. They just want to back after that. I think going for this range tells me that they're just going to
Radiant's
back
top
entirely, right?
has fallen.
It's hard to imagine them sticking around after that. Satanic's done though, so that makes a big difference. Go Butterfly next. I guess that's okay. Is he going AC on the DK probably? Got Necro level 3, Glimmer Cape Beastmaster. That is awesome. I like that a lot. Mars gets into an AC before Empire Hope do. That's really bad. But you can see back up to a 10k lead again. The gold draft is just going back and forth. Nightmare there, quick kill. Did no answer for the top. Find illusion. Jumps up to the high ground. They spot him with the hawk though. He is going to drop. Meanwhile, over to the side here, Zitrax.
Dire's bottom
Seen it
tower is under
very, very scarily. Find on this.
Dire's courier has been
It's actually a
killed.
pretty big kill there to get the
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
lightless. He doesn't have a TP. He has to. Actually, don't know what he does now. That's actually such a clutch pickoff. Courier's dead for 3 minutes and he has no TP. That sucks. Damn. That I was like, it's not worth it to kill that with just the TP. Well, it's actually pretty worth. Oh no, they got him. Oh, the Necrophos. Fiend's Grip going to be used, and they move on in, get the finish. Roche, round 2, minute away from respawning. But they know that Shadow Fiend doesn't have a way to get out of here. And buy him. Be careful. Oh. Lift up, burst down. That's one of those things where you could very easily say, it doesn't matter, right? That's the moment where a Satanic would have saved, or a AC would have saved his life. Etchnard is also dead now. They're just gonna all die. They're all dead. Mastery jumps in, they try and take this Clinks on. I don't think that's gonna work. Zitrax is slowed for the moment, but the rest of the heroes are here. The snowball damage comes out, stun onto the Clinks. They get the kill, they will finish him off. But with 4 dead already, can they manage to find this final kill? They buy back on the Bane, fear control. It's really hard to burst this guy down. Bane is so far away. Hold this outpost over here, so I don't think that they're that worried, but lift, push back, slow coming from the dragon, spear again. Should be more than enough to keep it there. But that's the thing, right? Like, if you manage to have an AC instead of the Daedalus, I feel like I'm harping on this point. Anyways, suffice to say he would have lived, but I think that type of thing that sort of sucks. Ow. AC is gonna be picked up for Dragon Knight though. Bad. They're gonna have Butterfly. That will be helpful for the Dragon Knight, or for the Shadow Fiend at least. I guess that since he's the true carry, he's thinking maybe I should be harping. I'm sorry, Lightless. Nobody flame Lightless. He's playing an amazing Shadow Fiend game. I really like. It's the type of hero where it's the type of hero where their ball out of control or things look really bad, and by and large, it has looked really good for me. So you can't hate it. You can't. Put on quite a show. Much more going on in the game. Right, 36 minutes in, 23-9. Where are we at now? Try and take down Roche possibly, or just take the fight. Up high ground, Take jumps forward, finds the stun, doesn't have dragon form for a little bit. That damage coming in on BZZ though. Look at it roar on the backline, finding one snowball safe. Good reaction. He's able to survive through this one. Requiem of Souls comes out. They've already, well, no saves. Freaking safe with the Nightmare yet again. Enchnard, what a player. They have to be careful though. BKB's running low. They'll kill off one. Find some more right clicks potentially there. They will be able to take down the Necrophos as well. Impressive and pretty play coming out from moments. There is a little bit of weird lag things going on. That's what happens with the Lotus Orb, my guys. I'm gonna hear the Fiend's Grip going for a little bit longer. Presence Aura Armor. AC coming out. And this is well and truly going to be the push to end all pushes. If Team Empire Hope can't win this next engagement, I think that I would be shocked. To be honest though, I don't even know if it gets easier for later. It probably does still as BKBs run low. It's only a 5-second BKB. Shadow Fiend, 7 seconds for the DK. It's just going to be really hard to stop this push. Like with the AC, look at that. It's 0 armor for towers, right? Like they're destroying. Look at how quickly this drops. Thank God they don't have a level. Up, jump forward, stun afterwards. BZZ trying to control BKB reaction. Beautifully done. Raise, dead. Lightless turns, gets one more punch out there on a Van score. They're controlling and taking down this Rubik. He too is going to fall. Eyes on the prize though. Empire taking another set of racks and looking like they are well on their way. Tying up this series 1 game apiece. Spearing onto shards, but this DK is tough as nails. They will be able to back forward. Requiem of Souls comes out again. Good walrus punch. Control is there on the Lightless. He's in some trouble. He's dead. He's already used his BKB and Satanic. Second round of Spear gonna come out there. Good jump forward. Tatake tried to dodge the one for the moment. Lightless is gone. Wait, no, Glimmer Cape the turnaround. Oh my God. The Glimmer Cape was sick, but now they're gonna lose the Dragon Knight too. They overextended. Empire hope. You're giving him hope. Not the way you want to do it. Nightmare to dodge the spear and then the runaway, but the shards keep them held together. The spider legs, it's not enough. Go Scepter. Oh, what a player. What a player. What a player. Agnar did it to him. Nicely done.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Ow. Sick. It's been impressive so far. So again, thinking about the dynamics of these drafts and what they want to do. You have Dire that have heavily invested into auras, to things that make your entire team better, and they're trying to play around each other and make sure that they can be there for the saves. It's this like really pretty, it's like a Ferrari, right? It's fast, it's quick, it gets the job done really well, but if one piece of that engine falls apart, the entire thing gets exploded upon. Meanwhile, you got this team unique draft, which is like a janky little bicycle, right? As Mastery is gonna try and TP out of there. Oh, he's rooted. Control, no matter what, this bicycle's gonna get where it's going, but it's taking them a little bit longer to get there. An Illusion finds the roar on it to the Bane. It's the turtle and the hare. It's all coming together. These are the things you gotta watch for. And now they got Illusionist Cape on a Necrophos too. He's got an Aghanim Scepter that's coming out. Unique, they lost the last couple of fights. It's still an 11,000 gold lead, but you start to see these like turning point, right? Where the draft from Empire Hope, if they're all together, looks really good, but they're getting a little bit too cavalier with their movement. They're not playing it the way that this draft is sort of meant to be played. They're getting caught out of position and such. Now, like, it's all good and well to say, okay, we can turn it on when we need to, but you've now kind of lost all map control. So Unique are able to get some wards out here. If they had a gem they could de-ward, they're actually gonna go high ground. I don't know if I agree with this play entirely, but I guess they want to force some buybacks if possible.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
No reaction. Snowball pulls him in deeper. Still have BKB Satanic for Shadow Fiend though, as Tusk is gonna loot light, but they take down the tier 3 tower. Bane likes what he sees. It's not an insurmountable lead, and yeah, the don't give up calls from Mastery. That's more of a don't get too big for your britches. Dust. Oh, it barely connects in the bramble. BKB turnaround though. Look at the damage. Like this hero is insane. Glimmer Cape for the save. What? The most value Glimmer Cape purchase ever. Buy a gem, y'all. Oh wait, but Dark Willow going to the Shadow Realm. And to their death, can she get away in time? Dude, the creeps are almost killing her. He's alive on such little HP Zitrax. One more punch and then the blink away. Pretty as hell. James gets out of there. Back towards mid. They're trying to set up for a kill here to the side. Roar on a Shadow Fiend right at the start. Spear comes out afterwards. No save, but the Nightmare comes in. And now the BKB turnaround with the Requiem Satanic. that puts a kibosh on all your shenanigans. Good game, well played. Eknart getting the tip from Lightless, appreciating greatness. Put the Bane game all game long. 28 to 30 score, and as you can see, Team Empire Hope still a little bit of resolve stuck for themselves there. Man, who knows what's going to happen next? It could go either way. I'm
5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team.
Ember Spirit.
Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team. Dire team pick.
Rubik.
Grimstroke.
Ten seconds remaining. Dire team.
Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome again. Game number 3. We've gone through the Fire and the Flames, which is a song that I recently Saber. But it's Parimatch League Season 3. It is game number 3, Team Unique versus Team Empire Hope. Gone through the whole series, the whole freaking kit and caboodle. And now we're here, and it is a Ember Spirit first pick overall. No coddle bands, they take it up. It's their last pick in this phase of the draft. And then for Team Unique, it's a Rubik versus Grimstroke. Versus. Maybe they're versus. They're going to be upset. Like, who's actually going to get more farm here? Who's going to be the 5? Who's going to be the 4? What you going to do about it? I'll take all the farm. What do you think about that, Mr. Illusion? I'm Vanscore. Interestingly enough, they don't have any actual save on the side of Team. That could be something that if I was Team Empire Hope, I would try to exploit. Not gonna lie, that sounds like a really good avenue to try and mess with them. Maybe go Bat Rider? Bat Rider 4th pick for Team Empire Hope. That sounds nice. The last pick in the... Or they could pick it with their last pick. Something to keep our eyes on. Kind of cool. I like to see it so far. Start. So
Radiant team.
Brimstroke, Rubik, you're gonna have double Fade Bolt, double Lift, plus double whatever else Team Empire Hope throw at them. Of course, on the side of Empire Hope, you have the Coddle and the Ember Spirit, which is just tale as old as very strong
Dire
hope
team.
of Sleight of Fist spam into sadness. Okay. Dragon Tail, like you're talking, early push to some extent. That's what we've seen. Or it's been Team Empire Hope, I think, that have played the previous 2 matches, if I'm not mistaken. Check that. It was Empire Hope that played at game number 1 and game, and they're going to take that away from him here. So this is interesting to me. Team Unique are saying they really don't like this approach to the draft in general. There's a lot of other heroes. Well, there aren't many other heroes that can do what he does as well, but there are some other heroes that can do what he does as well. And you're not really like finding to this draft. They're going very heavily into like all-in push, right? You've got Dragonite with the healing back behind the pushing. He is sort of like a much more difficult hero to kill in general. Dragonite is kind of, I guess they've revealed that it's going to be mid. It does sort of stop the ability for Team Empire Hope to go Bat Rider now, I think. They go TA. That's a great pick. They know that Dragonite, well, I guess Dragonite could still be played offlane, but you should have a good time against DK as TA, I think. The thing that I'm worried about right now, if I'm Team Unique, is that you've drafted 2 heroes that are good for like pushing early, to some extent fighting early. But then you've got like this Rubik Grimstroke that are sort of low int heroes that are very gankable and killable. You have a TA and an Ember, along with the Dark Willow, to be honest. Like all of these heroes are really good. Like a Coddle ulti on top of the backlines, you're always gonna be able to get it off as Coddle. And then TA Blink Deso jumps on Rubik with him not having an answer to that, because he's gonna be disabled by Coddle. He dies in the duration of the first pull. If I'm Team Empire Hope, I just close this out with the Beastmaster. Oh, it's already banned. Some other vision hero. You know what would be sick would actually be Night. Do Coddle Night Stalker. Last pick Night Stalker for Team Empire Hope, and I think they win the game. I doubt they're gonna take it though. That's like so far out of left field. But yo, if I called the Night Stalker and they picked the Night Stalker, greatest analyst. You just have to admit it. But think about that, right? They need a vision hero. They need to be able to scout the fight before he gets there. A little bit of team fight. Big bulky tanky fella. Get an Aghanim Scepter at a decent timing. Ags, Void. Then you just double it up with Coddle. Do 2 rounds of it. Not as good as it used to be. But I think the key to this game for Team Empire Hope is kill the Rubik and the Grimstroke in the back. Then leave Dragon Knight for last. He's probably just gonna go like the Halberd build. Okay, leave him alone, just dodge. Juggernaut you can kind of kill after you take down the 2 ports. Team Unique need another hero that gives some sort of ability to like pull to save your supports. You need an awful keep on thinking like Underlord. Maybe Underlord's kind of a cool hero for Team Unique. Ban the Bat Rider themselves. They're going to take the axe. Another hero to get on that back line. This does make the laning stage for Team Empire Hope, not laning stage, but this makes it, they have a couple of different heroes that before they get online. That's a really good pick, actually. So mid Razor against the TA, and they're putting Dragon Knight off lane. That is big. One. Oh, that's a big one. That's a good Razor pick. Okay. I think the axe is pretty good. The worry that I have is that there isn't any hero on the Dire. I don't know if it matters too much, because I guess you can throw Kata ulti onto the back line just where you're anticipating them to be. And I guess Ember sort of fulfills that role too. Gonna be the first one in the fight, and they don't have great like lockdown to kill him, right? Rubik lift, Dragon Tail, you're right on top of him for Dragon Tail. If he's like remnanting in and then you just cover that with the Coddle ulti, see what's out there. Even if they get the lift off and that Coddle gets the ulti, it's gonna be a big BKB timing for both the Razor and the Dragon Knight. The other thing about this is that you've got like crazy Empire Hope heroes that are building for stacks, whether it's the Coddle doing that or it's the Axe taking them or it's the TA taking them, and Razor is going to be coming very effectively. So I think Team Unique have the, I think they have the ingredients to win this game, and I think that they have looked like the best. Empire Hope did look strong points in that last game, but I think that that was more based upon their draft. Else, I think that that game was more draft win. This one has the feel of like a lot of the things that Team Empire Hope, a lot of the, you need to find a good word to express this. Second to think about it. When you draft heroes, you're presenting a challenge to opposing teams. A lot of the challenges Hope have put forward towards Snake with their heroes have been addressed. Stacking up jungle, that's been addressed by the Razor, being a custom. Early pushing that was challenging towards Empire Hope. They do have some D push, but have any heroes besides the Ember for cutting the wave really far. So I think it could go either. I think it could go either way. But I think that so because of that, because there's not any like clear outdraft, the way that I see it, feels like it's gonna come down much more to execute. And I don't know if there's one side that's easier to execute than the other. Mastery. Ooh, good body blocks here. Zitrax's in some trouble. He's dead. First blood drawn by Mastery. That is huge. That is so important. Double ring of protection on the Axe is going to build right into a ring of health. And he's going to have it real. Dude, him getting first blood is insane. Zitrax is in trouble. This lane became so much harder. Now the question is, how does Lightless deal with this?
For you.
I guess she's a little bit faster at least. That's a hard one right there. Illusion. The off lane. So James is gonna pull this wave back afterwards. That's gonna allow Valkyrie to grab a hold of it, farm it up together most likely. Back, and then it's gonna be a double wave. Okay. Taking a lot of damage here. The brambles connecting onto Vanscore. Punch that zones out the Grimstroke from being able to super effectively. Now they're back laning. Jug is fine with this. Jug can just keep on farming under tower forever. If he needs to, he can go for a healing ward pickup. He might end up doing. The only thing we really need to keep our eyes on is if there is a dive under the tower here. Vanscore can't really go and contest, but he also can't really leave the lane that effective. For there, that's an interesting. He needed to get the courier out to him, get some extra regen, but Mastery's still able to pull this back over after. Things are becoming a little bit more annoying. For Lightless here, but actually is kind of owning 19 team. Dude, what the hell? 7 and 3 versus 3 and 5, and getting some of the spill damage out there too. Not bad. Not bad at all. I guess the just extra bonus damage with refraction is pretty good stuff. Mastery. Pulling another wave here. Vanscore still trying to contest, only level 1 with that Stroke of Fate. Have the Ring of Health now? He does. Rooted. Careful here. That'll be fine. Again, very passive laning stage. Jug in the meantime, this camp is blocked out by this server ward, so he can't connect the hard camp. Normally how you get more out of this laning stage. That's why Axe is a little bit ahead. Axe has been able to eat up every creep wave that's come in, but he's also farming up the jungle a little bit on this here, while get the D ward out on this side. I'm gonna place that ward there, immediately run back over to the angle over here. Actually, he's TPing back towards the other side here, try and contest with Mastery.
Want some pointers?
Nice, he got the deny. Well done by Vanscore. But now that the Jug was able to clear through that, he can probably, if he wants to, just go in and pull the next wave into that hard camp. But they are laying one through. James immediately picks that one up. More battle, really to write home about. This is a very passive laning stage. The only thing that really need to keep our eyes on is how does mid. Razor's starting to catch back up again, trying to finish here. Vanscore, Curse Crown. Going to Shadow Realm. He's a level ahead of Vanscore, but not wanting to go for it. Mastery getting real low, needing those spins. Does still have the Ring of
Haste.
In fact, with this wave coming in, oh, it's a haste. They see him though. Yeah, he's gonna TP out. Heads up play. Oh my god. Yeah, he pings it immediately. Like, yeah, they got vision. Okay. Yeah, Mastery gonna head back, try and farm this up. He wants to get into his Vanguard ASAP. Armor live through that initial tanking. Coming up soon. I think that 19 Teen's got to be a little bit frustrated that he wasn't able to get more of that haste strip. You can see TA though, she's retreated back to the jungle. That leaves the lane open for Dark Willow, and that's why Axe decides to just stay off in the jungle for the time being. He is going to stack these up for a little bit later. Super low right now, and Vanscore.
Bounty.
I don't want to be there.
That should help.
Got the bounty. So trade off 2 apiece, it looks like. Top lane. Take. The Ember has not been able to get quite as much out of this lane, it looks like, as BZ eyes, in fact. That Dragon Knight. Mastery is just going to be Omni Slash, uses the call, but it's going to be to no avail. He's dead. Zitrak's already level 6. Soaking up so much experience on this Dark Willow. That means that you're a little bit behind on the Axe. End up in the 1v1. See, I thought that when Dark Willow was going to leave, that Axe was just going to jungle and only come to the wave when this... I guess that it still put the wave in a good position, so it's going to be under his tower. So this still ends up working out for the Axe. It's not the end of the world at all. It's the deny. Nah. Love to see it. D or TA. Lightless still up there. He's a little bit behind 19 Teen, but nothing to write home about. Bill damage out there. Ember super low and dead actually up top. Lucian and BZZ work together to get him down. So another kill going the direction of Team Unique. Damage stolen. Lightless in a lot of trouble and is just going to be punished, but 19 Teen might still end up going down. Can they get this kill, finish him off? One more punch is all they need. Good Fairy Fire play, and James ends up with the kill onto the Razor. I mean, it's still not great because your TA, you know, didn't end up getting a lot of that, but she can catch back up on this. We'll have to see how it goes. Axe down bottom, trying to Vanscore. Now with this Vanguard and him having a full HP pool, it's a lot harder to really anyway.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Every time he comes over here, the rooted 2. Got it. Now charging up, can't.
Hearing cave.
Root round 2. Okay. This was hoping to find a ward there. No such luck. James is almost level 6 at 7.5 minutes. So in spite of that death, I think bottom lane went really well. The problem is going to be top. As Mastery. Oh, they didn't charge up the Inkswell in time. That would have been really nice if they could have gotten that kill, but no such luck. And Axe back out. Going, and they will stack it. The triple stack Ancients, top lane. Take tries to back away, does have the Blinding Light pushback. That keeps him brought down. Yeah, he's definitely been the big loser in all of this, as the stun is there. Does not have another Sleight of Fist. Chains comes out, the root is there as well. Now control, BZZ trying to run away. Terrorize, level 6. Big win. Back into the brambles, and James gets the kill on the Dark Willow. Very well played. Lightless in the meantime is farming up the Ancients.
Middle tower is under attack.
Good tree down there on the ground. The side here, Mastery in an awkward spot, and with Razor showing up, you realize it is okay. I'm probably just dead. Blinding Light pushback, trying to get him away. Vanguard's doing work. Is this actually going to keep him alive? Wow, 100 damage stolen, but didn't end up quite working. And James going in with Van score. Freaking crazy guy. They managed to get the kill though. So a 1-for-1 exchange in the end. Okay, that works. Zitrax down bottom, just pushing with all he's worth on this Juggernaut. I'm feeling a little bit concerned about this Jug. Yes, he's like, you know, not the best hero in the world, but give a guy that much free farm.
Is under attack.
I don't know, he could go off. He's not going the Mask of Madness build though. That's a little interesting. I guess that his worry is going to be Blade Mail from Axe later. And the Mask of Madness, because it's going to be all physical damage being done back towards him. Dead. Gotta hide in the trees. Wow, I am surprised the Jug did not go for that. I am shocked, in fact.
Radiant are scanning.
Thing I hadn't thought about. 6 seconds. How long is that? 10. It's not quite going to be the perfect timing, but it's pretty good. Mastery gets the bounty rune. He's going to lose his life for this one. Mastery not having the best game on the Axe. 2 deaths, but still, he's up there high in net worth. Hello. And the blinding pushback. For a chance to Omni slash somebody, you get involved. Bring in the Ember Spirit. 4 points in Flame Guard, only 1 in the chains at the moment. Stun is there. Onto 1, chains onto 2. Terrorize coming out, hits onto 3. That is a nice one. And now trying to bring it down BZZ with the Terrorize and the Bedlam, but it's not quite enough damage. Still Take, keeping them off the tower for the moment. Well, no, he's not. Illusion comes in, gets the last hit on the tower. And with that, the group up from deep has already begun. And that's the worry that you gotta have, right? First for Lightless. Omni Slash, that away. Take living. I don't know what the plan was. Regardless, working out. So it's still only 1,000 gold lead, even though that tower has been taken. No other tier 1s have yet been claimed, as 19 was trying to pressure up top, it looked like, but can't quite get there to do much. Omni Slash has already been expended too, so you don't really feel too afraid. It's going to be a Yasha for instead of going for Fifth Blade on Zitrax. Okay, takes the regen rune. Come on, Omni Slash me again. Give it a shot. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you just look at these 2 heroes that are on top of the net worth, right? And I would much rather have the TA right now. I think I would rather play Team Empire Hope draft in general. Like, the way that they're playing and who they're going up against, I think that they have this plan of trying to group together, but I don't think that it's going to end up working out for them too well. Take, Sleight of Fist, Remnant's back. They've committed everything for this. And I don't think they get this tower that easily. Like, you have 3 heroes, 4 heroes around here. Meanwhile, mid lane is just being pushed in by this Enchantress. They deny bottom. Like, I don't know. This seems a little crazy to me from Unique. It's like they're trying to do what Empire Hope did last game, but they don't have the right heroes for it, I think. Yes, Jug is good. Yes, DK is good for that. But I think that you kind of need that hero that stands in front and just kind of goes all in like the Shadow Fiend. The Razor can be that. He kind of probably needs to get towards like the Ags. Maybe a Sanjin Yasha Satanic would be a good pickup for him. Remnant away, they drop it down. Kill off the Will-O-Wisp. That's a good answer, at least. They have somebody to kill the Will-O-Wisp. Illusion? Hit by the blinding light. Why am I blanking that name? Nobody ever does that one anymore. Did tracks take more damage, but nothing doing afterwards. So again, like a very much game of footsie, but this all feels like it's favoring Team Empire Hope. Like, yes, you're coming close to losing towers. They've lost both tier 1s, but they've gotten this Ember out alive so many times. Like, there's been a ton of sort of low-key commitments like that, and well, they finally popped the dragon form, and that might signal to Empire Hope that they need to back out. But like, so much space has been gained for this TA. This Axe just takes the bottom tier 1 tower too, so it ends up being a tower trade. Like, I think you're fine with this if you're Empire. The biggest thing is it's given your cores time to catch back up, and Ember is the one that's still farming. Like, that's really impressive that Take was able to stay alive throughout all that initiation. But I guess that's part of the problem, is that what's weird about it is that they saw that this Ember was picked, but then they didn't draft heroes that are good at catching him. Danger of opening with your right at the start, like Grimstroke Rubik. Around to the Cursed Crown. Forcing reactions from Unique. If you don't defend your Grimstroke, your Grimstroke dies. If you do defend your Grimstroke, that's you not farming for a little while. Meanwhile, Mastery. Yeah, there's a Yule Scepter. So that puts the... Well, no, he just walks away again anyway. It's all right, never mind. I thought that they were finally going to be able to kill the Axe down there, but it doesn't end up happening. Take underneath the ward. Maybe Omni Slash here. This is not an easy kill. Okay, Inkswell, Omni Slash, Phantom's Embrace. That should finally be enough. They bring all 3 up there. They get the kill on the Ember Spirit. Mastery smoked. Has a Blink Dagger ready. Waiting for somebody to show up. Jump in. Call. Oh, the slight dodge though. Illusion. What a freaking player. I think he's dead regardless though. Stolen one thing, but the turnaround comes. Dragon Knight able to kill off the Coddle. Never mind. Dude, that's Sleight of Fist dodge stolen. That was sick from Illusion. Then he ends up stealing Will-O-Wisp. All right. Yeah, that's rough. That was a big turnaround there. If you don't steal Sleight of Fist right there as Rubik, you probably end up... I thought he was going to go on the Razor. Good blink away. All right, well, you know, these things happen, and I think that Empire Hope just need to be okay with that. They're going to kill the Axe. It's hypothetically still more space for the TA and the Ember. Like, TA has not been touched in this. She has Blink Deso done. Level 15. Take the trap damage now. Lanes are going to be more easily pushed out. Scanning, trying to see if people are nearby that area. As much as it's like, you know, okay, a couple of bad fights, you've been losing heroes. It's always like only one hero that goes down from Empire Hope, it feels like. It's right there. They take down the Ember Spirit. That's a bad loss. But TA is still super duper farmed, and she's gonna take this bottom tier tower. At least come pretty close to it. Trap down there, scouts her. BZZ. You get hit by her trap. Lightless. About pushing out here. I don't know if BZ. I don't think BZZ saw this. Double meld. Nate comes out. Now he moves back in again. Lightless, dude. The long con. All right, then realizes okay. Again, mid lane, like this is the thing that they've kind of got going for them, although they are going to be punished now. Mastery in some trouble, does not have the call. Will-O-Wisp, which was stolen, leashed together. Take slept, but should be able to live through this one. Remnant's back, he's fine. And they jump forward, able to find him with that stun. Another round of the Will-O-Wisp. As way keeps himself alive. So in the end, it still is just one hero that ends up going down while TA takes the tier 2. Like, it's not hugely significant. If they keep on losing heroes, it's pretty bad. But I would still argue that this is kind of okay for Empire Hope because they traded tier 2 for tier 2. As long as TA is not dying, I think that you can still win this game as Empire Hope. Not easy. Just got BKB. Like, when she has BKB done along with Blink Deso, they have a pretty good... Hake needs to finish the Spirit Vessel really badly. Razor is going to go for the Halberd. That's going to be useful, obviously, but the fact that they're not going BKBs on these pretty relevant, because even though they might only get one blast off from the Will-O-Wisp, itself should be enough to clean out these. And that's what they're going to be looking to blow up the Rubik van score right at the start. Lightless down bottom, couple hundred gold away from finishing. KB, all of Unique underneath wards here. Jump forward, big call there, onto 2, terrorize afterwards. That's what they needed. They jump in with the Ember Spirit, blow up one. Can they find another? Not quite in time. Soulbind now onto both of these 2 supports. They are in trouble, and they are going to drop. So a 2-for-1 exchange, but another huge call coming from Mastery. Dude, look at it. It's not quite enough, though. They get the stun right as the TA jumped in, and now the disarm. She's not able to do any of the damage. Just wait for BKBs. Just wait for BKBs. Oh, God. 2 enormous calls. The axe, but it was at the wrong time. And in the end, was not enough. Dude, that disarm that came out right as they finished it. Wait, was that even what it was? What? Yeah, it was the Razor. Oh. That one hurts. That one hurts. Ember chasing, rooted for the moment. But Phantom's Embrace, pull them both back in. Round 2 of this one. Zitrax in some trouble. Has he overextended? Might be able to bring him down here. Rooted, punched. Going to be sleight-of-fisted killed.
What did you learn?
They don't have any more remnants afterward. I think they go Roche right now. If I'm Empire Hope, you run Roche maybe. I don't know if that's too crazy or not, but they can do it really quickly. Or maybe TA just finishes BKB first. That's probably the better play. Just go BKB. Like, you saw how good this Mastery Blink Dagger can be. If he had a Blade Mail right there, by the way, everybody dies. Literally everybody dies if he has Blade Mail. Or if they get like the Deso hit out with the Deso hit on him too afterwards. And big stuff. Want to get him the Spirit Vessel. Now he's in some trouble. Ember Spirit trying to live, will not be able to. He did finish the Spirit Vessel first though. That's important. Blink out from TA. James trying to run away. They have the trap down slow, but they will find the Dark Willow. TP out? No.
Never had a chance.
Never had a chance. So now that she has BKB, now that the Ember has Spirit Vessel, this is where they can take the fight. And this is the thing that I'm concerned about. Right now, Unique do not have all their BKBs. They will lose this fight if they take it on straight up terms. So they have to be really careful about this one. And an overextension at this point by Unique is just a game lost. And if they go to Roche Pit right now, I think you super take that fight if you're Empire. I think this is the point where they want to fight. They want to go. The smoke is there. Lightless has BKB done. Push out the wave and then go smoke and fight. Sentry immediately going. Call goes this way. They can find 19 teen at the start. That's okay. The best heroes to get are Illusion and Van Score in the back lines. They see 19 teen there right at the start. Jump forward, call, taunt. The turnaround. BZZ finds the back line. It's on the Coddle. It's not enough though. 19 teen. Squid out. Look at that damage. Holy crap. They will kill off the Razor. That's good enough. The axe. They bring down the DK afterwards. Zitrax, the last core left alive, but that Coddle Will-O-Wisp is going to be enough to keep the separation between Unique and Empire Hope. They bought back on the Razor to get into this fight, so everybody from Empire Hope escaping is huge. They go into Roche right now again. I think that can maybe work for them. They did... yeah, they have Bedlam, but nothing else. Roche. It's not that fast. They don't have any minus armor, but they have the healing ward, I guess. I think you just pop ulti here, don't you? Kane comes, they know they're in there. Lightless thinking about jumping. I mean, this is what I was saying, that Roche is very slow. So they know that they're in there. Ember thinking about moving in. ZZ's there. Throw down the Bramble Maze right at the start. Roots onto several, still hitting in Roche. Gotta get in, gotta jump in, gotta make the play. Mastery looks for the jump in and is gonna be able to find it. Snatches the Aegis. He didn't open up his inventory. Oh my God, dude, drop your magic stick. They find themselves BZZ afterwards and Lightless able to get the Aegis. Unbelievable. How did they not pick up the Aegis? She jumped in like a full half a second afterwards. She gives him the tip. Maybe it was just a little bit of miscommunication about who was supposed to take it. But regardless, it's now 20-11 and Team Empire Hope well on their way, making the, I would say, slight upset happen. Backlines. Oh, Illusion. Meanwhile, the jump in coming from Tatake, able to find him. Zitrax blows up one, but all the rest are caught. The blade mail is out. Zitrax is getting demolished. One more jump forward's gonna come in a second. Finds Zitrax. Triple kill for Lightless. Double buyback. They're going in. What are you doing? Unique losing hero after hero, and the buyback into immediate dieback. A complete and utter failure by Team Unique to recognize the danger of their situations, and they have lost 3, and now they know there's no Rubik for 54 seconds. They can go high ground.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Unbelievable. Are they really going to back out right now? I guess that they're waiting for their next round of items. Yeah, they're playing it safer. That was... I don't know. I don't know what happened right there. I guess adrenaline's just pumping, but immediately fell apart. They haven't even taken this tier 3. I mean, again, it's like, you know, 80 HP away, but the other big problem is like, all right, normally you'd say, okay, but we can get that, and then it's fine. That's old Dota talking. Tier 3s don't matter as much anymore. What matters is being able to clear out these racks. Gotta take down the barracks, apply that pressure to the mid lane so that way you don't have to deal with it. It's constantly going to be pushing into the opponent's side of the map. Jump forward. Blade mail. It's a hell of a drug. They find him, blow him up, no Zitrax at all. Dragon Knight dead, one by one by one. Illusion, get out of here. 19T. Now they do manage to find the disarm. BKBs afterwards. Not the best done, but again, mastery. Building something beautiful here. Omni Slash bouncing around a couple quick times. Can they do enough to find the kill? In some trouble. That's Aegis down, but Ember fully dead. Okay, round 2. Can they do it? Mastery super low. Has to back out of there, but they will find the kill onto TA. An overextension by Team Empire Hope, and they end up losing their lives because of it. But in that time, they built up an 8,000 gold lead and taking the tier 2 towers all across the map. Wow. Real. Team Empire Hope. That's a big item. I mean, when Deso also trying to go mad. I mean, there's still a world where this works. But the thing that I think is a little bit scary about this, right, is that you've kind of, not that you've gone like all in, but you have a couple of these heroes that are pretty heavily aimed at just like ending the game, right? Late game with this build, I'm concerned about 19T's ability to scale BKB. So ideally, this would be his like moment when he's strongest relative to all the other players on the map. Same thing for BZZ. This TA though is just completely out of control. I will say, again, I'm a little shocked that TA is going for this Daedalus. Oh my god, they did get an Orb of Destruction though. So this has been kind of a continuing thing that we've seen with Lightless. He went sort of a similar build on his Shadow Fiend before. If you guys remember back to game number 2, they did end up winning that game, but there were a couple of plays where it was like, oh, is that really the item that you want to be? It's like just all aggression, right? Which is obviously good for being a TA and being able to like blow people up right at the start of a fight. But the downside to it though is that you are squishy as hell. Glass cannon personified in this TA. And I think that there's a limit to how much mastery can soak up. It's on that last fight. If Lightless is caught out of position like that, she will die to the Razor. And I'm not sure how exactly you deal with that. Besides just try and make sure that doesn't happen. Like to me, a Hurricane Pike, for instance, sounds really good. Even though it's like not an item that you necessarily want to have to build on Lightless. Push him away, break the link, make sure that you can get out of dodge. He's going to all-out aggression. I feel like there's already sort of enough aggression with the M. Maybe I'm wrong though. Because oftentimes, like, this has been kind of a dead item, right? The Pierce is like nice, but oftentimes what we've been said is people going for like one other mobility-oriented item on TA. Then you go Rapier. Maybe is like this is a safer way to do it. You go the MKB and then the Daedalus, so you still have the damage that you would want from a Rapier, but you get the True Strike, even if it. So that's something else to think about here. That 8 armor talent is super necessary for Zitrax. Oh, thank God, 20. Oh, thank goodness. Try and go towards Deso too. Afterward. KB done on the Ember. That's been a couple points. Might have been able to save KB. Anything else for a Sheep Stick on the Willow? KB for Axe. Oof.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
TA, of course, just the terrifying items. But as we've seen, they haven't been able to go high forward though. Look at the damage. It's so crazy. It's dead. And now looking for more possibly. Will-O-Wisp down. Leashed up together as a couple of them. Zitrax lives through that first initial burst, but they get the Bramble Maze to catch on to this DK. He's isolated away from the rest of the team. Stolen Will-O-Wisp. Take tries to get the jump away. Remnant's going to be there. The taunt connects onto the Rubik. The follow-up is going to be there as well, as the Omni Slash will kill off Mastery. Will they be able to find anything else afterwards? At least one kill on Illusion, as Lightless thinking about going high ground, but thinks better of it. Decides to back out at least. We talked about the issue of Unique not drafting any save out of their supports. coming back to bite him. There's like no counterplay when Axe jumps and calls.
Middle tower is under
Besides, you know, the Yule Scepter from Razor, but Razor's the one getting called. Like that's normally the answer that you would put out there. Now, Axe being so large, he's gonna have BKB, and then there's really nothing that he can do. Lightless
Radiant's
looking to
middle tower
close
is under
out
attack.
Tier 3, but first they're gonna back out, put themselves in a position, take Roche if they feel so inclined. 20-second respawn time. What?
Dire are
All
scanning.
right, Deso for Jug and full data list done for TH. She's going to Aghanims now. Nah. All right. Where do we go next? There is a really good ward here. I love this ward. Bramble Maze down, rooted, gonna be stunned. Forcing them back, Roche is available. They want to take it. Ring, 19 waiting for the Brambles. Sidestep around them.
Radiant are scanning.
And into the pit they go. Waiting for the double meld. Wear off. Decide they don't want to do it. They're going to take the fight instead. Smoke up coming. BZ walking forward. Oh, another big call. Pulls him in. Just completely destroys 19. Now BZZ turn on the other side. Two leashed together, but it's not going to matter. They're running down this Dragon Knight. Caught for the moment is going to be the Phantom's Embrace onto both, but with that, BZZ will drop. 4 are dead, and the last one left alive, Jug, just has to lick his wounds and head back home. Oh my, oh man. They are wrecking them. They have the Jug. They do have the Grimstroke. Now the Rubik buys back also, but as they walk up the hill, there's really not a lot you can do. They have Omni Slash at least, but nah. Jump forward call, and now they found him. Meld Bash afterwards. Zitrax tries to run away. Will be able to escape, just barely. But the level 25 is here with the Meld Bash. And they did steal call on Rubik. I don't think you want to call the TA though, if we're gonna be honest about it.
Has fallen.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster. Okay. Vampire Hope next in. Going for the Roche. Aegis is going to be in their hands rather rapidly. Unique. Again, I think that this Dragonite pick for them was a mistake. It felt like they were going for like the all-in type of play. They were trying to deny it from team. I don't think you can lay all of the blames on just one hero. But to me, at least in the draft, that was the thing that stood out as the least like what Unique was doing previously.
Radiant are scanning.
Attacking procs counter helix. And instead, I think just
Are scanning.
play your own style. Not that they don't play DK, but more so that like they paired it together with this Rubik Grim, and there's just no save hero that they have there. And that's it. When they've looked their best, Team Unique have had ban score on a save oriented hero. Shadow Demon, I think he could have played Bane. I think that was banned in the last phase by them actually.
Oh, don't mind me.
See?
Just a wee fairy going about her business.
Yes, goes. $25 to 25 and a 4,000 gold lead. Mastery has had a very standout game on this axe, so very impressed with his performance. Now, if they want to, they can jump on any damn person. 19 wants to go forward and halberd this TA in a moment, but Dragonite's just dead, and 19's AFK.
Tower is under
What the hell was that? What happened? They drop down the ward, they see him, they're like, hey, there's a dude down here. Blinding light pushed down to the low ground. They got him caught. They're gonna get him killed. Have the soul bind onto 2, but there's the pushback onto both of them, trying to leash, trying to walk away. Is it going to be enough? The damage coming out through all the spill, trying to kill off Zitrax. He is going to drop. The Razor is dead, and good game, well played is called as, ooh, they make it look oh so pretty. Team Empire Hope saying we will not go down lightly. This is a huge win for them. This is absolutely tremendous for this team. Wow. Super impressive showing. Very, very good stuff coming from Team